Welcome back to our Dwarf Engineer SOVL run, our artillery focused blast them from a distance theme. It's still artillery. We're using it as a ranged unit predominantly. It counts. Don't mock. It's an artillery unit at heart, the flying machine, and the compulsory unit of crossbows we're forced to take at the start. Otherwise, yeah, we are doing pretty well. We're generating our gold nicely, so we're at full HP, so I don't see any reason not to take this elite battle before we go into the shop there. So we'll try and generate as much cash as possible. Against Korgak. Right, hell of a chess player, as I understand it. They're going first, which is great for me because it just means they're going to get stuck wasting their time moving around and showing what to do. So it's not an eccentric playbook. I think you know what's going to happen here. You're going to go there to start kiting and distracting enemies, and I guess you can chill out there, sort of. Okay, so their fast unit is immediately in front of us, so we're going to put everything we have into that immediately. That I don't care about. I want you to mechanical expertise the cannon straight away because we need the ranged output. I can't get shots on them, which is a shame, so just start chipping away at these. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you come out here. Get in there, wait, perfect. Okay, so all hands fire at will. I'm hoping for 3+1, great. So not too many sixes. No sixes, they're basically dead already. Great. It's really not something you want to approach. Hopefully these two between them can do the last wound. Well, you can't apparently. Okay, we're nearly there. Just need to fail one save. Got him. Great. And then what am I going to do here? Oh, that's a bit of it. So did you see that? The War Chief there loaded in when none of the other models were. Strange. Okay. The trolls here are a bit weird where I can't really I don't want to waste time shooting at them with my Dwarf Engineer because their regeneration means I'm almost never going to kill one. They're just going to keep tanking his damage. So what I'll do instead is I'll plow on through here and start chipping away. I'll distract them by moving around and kite them, but I'll put my actual damage into another unit. We'll do this now. We give up our pistol for one turn, but in exchange we get a lot more consistency with our steam gun. Yeah, so not 2 hits, we get 6, which is a lot better. And I'll do damage to this unit instead. So we can use the artillery to kill them more effectively, but small arms into trolls as a trap, you'll just do no damage and basically bounce off. Here they come. I doubt they're going to reach my back line this turn, so I'm happy just to start shooting them like this. Half of that gone already. He's wasting his time trying to catch a unit he'll never catch. Good decision. Thunk. Ding ding. Good shot. And he's going to start pushing his way through, which is fine. We don't particularly care. I might be able to kill this whole unit this turn, actually. That's a pretty good shot as well. Yeah, that's the War Chief and one guy left. Gonna get over here and out of the way. And that gives us an avenue to take this shot. Oh, so he's dead and the War Chief's on. Weird, so they do 2 wounds. How does that work? So 2 went through, so they take 4 wounds. He soaks 1 and should die, but then the second one should carry over to him, and he's only taken 1 wound. So effectively my 4 wounds worth has only done 2. Slightly strange interaction there, but never mind. Well, if I'm cheeky, what I might be able to do is finish him off with this one. Just give him a hot steam shower here. Takes 1 more wound, he's got 1 left. Let's pistol him in the back. 1 hit, that's all we need. Yay, got him. Just put a round in the back of his head, execution style. Okay, now how are we going to deal with this block here? Haven't done a lot to deal with that yet. If I'm lucky, they'll turn and face this, which is the best case scenario. The trolls, which I don't particularly care about. I'll just sort of get out of the way. So what I'll do is I'll roast and shoot them, and then move to safety because I don't know where they're going to position yet. Just a little bit closer, so you're short range 2+. Bang bang. Extra 1 goes down. And I'm just going to get away because 1, I don't want to be charged by trolls, and 2, I want to make sure that they don't decide to turn around and kill me. Good, they make the worst possible decision, which is good news for us. And you're going to get away. But I want to get away in such a way that I'm still the closest, so when they start trying to pursue, they'll remain locked onto this unit and not pester my poor artillery. Oh, 3+1, it's doing really well. consistent damage, that cannon. Oh yeah. Just as I say, we have a great round from the bolt throwers as well. Not bad, not bad. They'll be pretty much cooked next turn, and then we just have to deal with the trolls. They're wasting their time running around after an uncatchable unit. Oh, they've changed tack and now want this one. That's kind of annoying. Might have to do something about that. It all depends on where they go. Can I get into their rear? I can probably get into their rear arc. So I can charge them, which is nice. I'm not liable to do a lot of damage, but I can at least hold them there and prevent them from hitting something more important. No damage from that. And no damage. So he's done no damage thus far, okay. Okay, now I know where he's going to go, which is fine. So I can get out of their range, but I can't escape their range. So what I'm going to have to do is this. Get to there. So yeah, I'm out, which is good. Go and shoot them now. I'm hopeful to kill at least one. That would have a single wound, which is effectively 0 wounds against trolls, isn't it? I can shoot them there. Can you reach them is the crucial question. No, they're in perfect cover from the allies are in the way, annoyingly. Fine. Take the usual shot. 3 to 1 again. Slim them down. The one that can really do meaningful damage to this is the... If I was smart then, what I might have tried is if I shot the bolt throws into it first, and then turned all of my damage over to... So I'm going to charge them in. This isn't going to go very well, but I can at least stop them from killing my poor unit. You're going to go forward. I don't particularly care, so what I'm going to do, turn, shoot, and then I'm going to get them in a position to rear charge these trolls, because the operating assumption is that they're going to turn around and start smacking my poor engineer. They're routing this turn. Never mind, we cleared it perfectly. They're never going to get a chance to do anything, because they can't hit me back, and even if they're holding combat, it does not matter. No hits from the engineer, 3 hits from the war machine, killing one outright, that's impressive. And they ran away anyway. I was completely wrong. We would have been fine regardless. Show me use boss flying machine. Couple levels for the engineer again, his crossbows. An attack. Not really, I'll just take the extra gold at this point. Discipline is only relevant if you're losing combats and having to make rally checks. In the event you're playing the game in such a way that you desperately need a point of discipline for all the failed combats, something's already gone catastrophically wrong. So you typically don't take discipline because it's a stat that is only useful in terrible scenarios. So one of these two, and he's not really getting stuck in combat, so more cash please. And then the crossbow's leveled. They're honestly fine for now, so I'm taking gold on them basically every turn, so just take looter. Helps keep our numbers up, so the elite gives you a double, and then we get a little bit from coin counter as well. It gives us plenty to work with when we come to this armory. The worst possible artillery pieces available for purchase. Okay, fine. Take that one. Power, reroll ones, or an extra shot. Probably an extra shot is the way to go. I was hoping for like... You can't buy them twice as well, so I can't take a double artillery piece. So let's take some upgrades instead. We can improve our dwarf cannon now, which is good. Buy a pistol for this engineer is good. Buy some armor for the crossbows because they don't suffer from loads, and we can buy them a shield and ammo as well. So they go all the way up to defense 6, I believe, with the hammer. So that's against small arms, firepower 3. They'll basically just bounce off of them now. We're basically fine after that. I don't particularly want any of these other upgrades. I'm better off just saving for better stuff later. So we'll roll with what we have. Go into another battle here. I'll have to actually continue on that first before it'll let me go. Yeah, but we're going to stick, no matter how much it costs us, we're going to stay on our artillery run theme. If it was a cannon or a flame cannon or something, it'd be radically better. But no, bolt thrower it is. They're going first, that's fine. Let's get comfy in a corner, guys. You get over there to distract what's over here. Alright, so knights who are going to get absolutely shredded, and you can just dance around that, I suppose. First things first, mechanical expertise, that one. This is the one that does all the damage. Can you shoot something? I'd like you to actually get a shot on those knights, you know, just help us get through a bit of DPS. Actually, oh, they're going to die pretty much no matter what, so I can't even reach them anyway. So I was going to try getting a cheeky round into the light cav to try and strip away some wounds, but it's not happening. Look forward they come, they do absolutely nothing, hilarious. Chemical expertise ourselves. Fly over, turn around, begin steam gunning them. Ooh, so 1.5 dead already. Okay, and then here comes the real shooting that matters. 3+1, perfect start. We roll a 6, so halfway through already. I was intentionally stalling because I want them to come forward, so these will be short-range shots, but they didn't. So this is veteran crew, this is veteran crew, this is veteran crew and accuracy. So I want that one to have the best shot possible, so I'll just go with one of these first. No one is quite in short range, so we'll just have to take 5, so we miss one because of that. Also 5 anyway, cheeky minx. Good, that's short range now. 2 hits there. I think they might be able to squeeze a knight through if I'm unlucky, but 1 is tolerable. It's not really going to make too much of a difference. Reroll the 1s. Good, 3 hits, he's definitely dead now. Okay, never mind, I'm dead wrong. 555. Okay, a single knight charging into us is not the end of the world. We can probably soak it. Yeah, you're going to go in because you're the luckiest devil in the world. Do I care about charging this, or should I just fly around and kite and shoot them? Would I break them in combat, do you think? I'm skill 5, and that's skill 3, they're skill 3, so I get 1 or 2 hits from the character, then they get a 5-up save, and then you get 4 attacks, 2 hits on average, a power 5, 3, I mean, you do a couple of wounds, they might hold in combat with you. I'd rather just stand there and shoot them, honestly. Me first, cool. I'm not going to go with that one first because then they'll turn around and shoot me. So what I'll do instead is I'll turn and shoot them like this. Take off that extra guy because then it means they get less shots back at me. Can't quite pistol them, so the spearman, I guess. And then come forward because I want you to start distracting these units away from my artillery pieces. Yeah, they're going to turn and shoot me, but I'm toughness 7, so take a wound, which is technically no damage as we know. Okay, here, this is pretty easy. Start blast. Probably the... Ooh, they'll chase him, so let's shoot that one instead. Ding, ding, ding. Exactly what I want them to do, so... Hitting these. Oh, hang on. Uh-oh. I didn't think he'd get that far forward. He actually reached my unit. That's not good at all. Right, I'm going to be forced to make an ugly decision here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook this unit. Do all my damage output I can to it. Which is quite a bit, well, it would be more if they stopped rolling 5s. Fire the 2 pistols as well, why not? And then roll another one, okay. And then to save my poor unit there, because it's much harder to replenish the crossbows than it is this one, I'm going to charge them into the side to intercept them. So I'll show you what I mean by that in a moment. Okay, can I prevail over a single knight? Hits me once. Wound. Hit 2 hits. No damage. Okay, so I lose by 1. I pass the test. Great. He's now going to drop to power 3 and do basically nothing. So they're going to charge me. So the reason I did this is because when you charge a unit in the side, it counts as an intercept charge. So units are flanked, so a front, rear, rear, side. So when you intercept the unit, it cancels any of their charge and means they can't execute it. So I'm saved my poor crossbow unit here. You're going to walk forward and roll amazingly. That's really above average and below average from me. Great work. Can I do anything about that? What can you shoot? Foot knights, yeah, go on then. 1, 2, 3. They completely make the wrong decision because you're never going to catch that unit, so I'm just going to go this way. And execute you in recompense for daring to wound my poor crossbowman. Stop rolling 6s and 5s, you arses. Okay, everyone else is just shooting into these. Shot. Good shot. Yeah, most of it last time. I'm hopeful we can break this in one turn, because if they hold, they're going to turn and hit me with a lot of spearmen. No damage there. I don't hit them. It's a draw. We're basically going to be there forever. Okay, here we go. So 3's to hit. 2 hits from the character. Kills one. Good. And then the flying machine. 2 hits is average. No saves. Okay. So the benefit to charging the side is that they only get to fight me with 3 guys because they're the closest. Save on 2. So, but if they hold, they'll turn and face me and hit me with all of their attacks, which they just do, which is really irritating. This is going to hurt you quite a bit. I'm still toughness 7 or defense 7, so they're going to have a hard time doing meaningful damage to me. You're going to charge there because you somehow survived on a wound, which is ridiculous, but okay. You'll just have all the artillery keep firing into them, I guess. And they can't reach us, so they're destined to be shot to death. Yeah, the enemy doing this format of this fight, they're doing just enough to hold on and be a right nuisance about it, but you're going to die, this doesn't matter. I don't care how irritating you are, you will eventually lose. This is a bit grim because you're going to get hit a lot. You take 8 hits. I save on 2s, but I'm going to lose combat because I'm liable to take at least a wound. Lost by 1. Yes, that's actually good news for me. I would rather they run away. Because it means he's not going to stand there pointlessly taking damage for no reason. They do nothing here, which is good. That was probably the best case scenario for me. I saved this unit from being charged. I took only a single wound for it in exchange. You're going to try and fail to catch this unit. I don't particularly care. It's a bit too close for my liking. Can I not get far enough away to escape? I think I can just about, but it's not really worth the danger of potentially being caught. So I'm just going to go away. Just leave it to the other units. Rally. We got good discipline, so he comes back into the fight, which is good. And all the cannons fire into this one. 1 into 3 again. Very good. Splat, 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 splat. Guthunk. Wow. Good hit there. Kind of hoping you kill at least 1 more, because I think if you do, they'll move to routing this turn. That's what I thought would happen. Okay, so the only thing, I might lose a couple of wounds on this bolt thrower, but oh well. Nope. Okay, we're stuck there forever in the forever combat. I think that knight just charged up to the artillery piece and then dismounted and didn't, just started having a chat with them about the nature of things. No reason to engage in silly combat. You're already skill 5, which is good enough, so I'm actually going to take the extra attack, because I do sometimes get thrown into combat. And his accompanying flying machine. Wow. +1 hits with reroll, so he's going to be defense 7 all the time, rerolling failed damage saves. That's an insane combo. I've just made a borderline invincible flying machine. Not bad, eh? So 10 or 12 I think is perfectly fine for size, so I'll take the gold. And then all of these will just heal to anyway, so mad stacks for me, please. And that leads us nicely onto the Act 1 boss. Marius the Undying. Play some undead, so what we were playing last campaign, but not controlled nearly as well as we would control it, of course. Oh no, you can go there to distract. You don't want to be there because it's a bit difficult to move out the way, so be kind of backwards a bit. So I don't think there's any shooting really coming to bother us, so just stand wherever you want. Yeah, their fast stuff is over here we want to contend with, so this is just a bit of a nuisance, really. Kind of expertise, please. I'm going to run you forward so you can immediately start. But then I can't shoot. I need to make sure I can shoot across to hit those knights. Specifically with that cannon is the most important one. Oh, please get into range. There we go. Start scraping off wounds while I can, and get out of the way. Just need a tiny line of sight to get there, please. Really, they're so far away I can't actually reach them. It is, and to be fair, these battle maps, they're actually large enough that you might struggle to hit things. So yeah, just for a turn, let's scrape them off, I guess. Helps us deal with these numbers as they come barreling towards us. And I can move this one as well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start kiting with you. I could have moved and shot the skeletons anyway, that was stupid, I forgot about that. never mind. Cool. Yeah, just blink away at these guys. Means we have to deal with less when they get to us. It's going to take even their fast units a couple turns to reach us, so we've got time to reduce their numbers now. What can you do from there? Not a lot, let's be honest. So you're going to get pretty close. I think they've moved everything in their army now. Yep, so I'm free to move. Can I get sail over these units? Yes, I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to there. I can go over, so stop. Use mechanical expertise first. Reroll ones. Roast them as I go by, do a bit of damage, and then finish my movement and get to safety. Turn 2. Get all those magnificent charges we're about to perform. You're prioritising him. That's not a good choice. Where are you? Oh, for crying out loud, can I please get into range of this blasted unit? There we go. 2+1 is good. Start chewing our way through the knights quickly. So I'm prioritising him, obviously shooting into the knights because he's got the best damage output when dealing with that. You can just keep chunking away at these. Look, for some reason I can see the White Lord's character there when no one else is zoomed in. Oh well. I will address this by shooting him to death. Oh, good shot there. Most of the way through that unit now. Annoyingly waited to move that unit as the very last one, so I'm going to have to... Can I move there to shoot them, do you think? I think that's their range. Yeah. See if I can finish off those dire wolves. Not quite, there's one left. Forward he comes. How do I stop that? I can stop that with this. Number 1 is not good, 3 and 2 is a lot better. Yeah, it would have pretty much finished off the whole team in the zone. I've used my movement, so that's that. So we can kill this one, and I'll start moving around and kiting these. No charges, please. That's never going to happen, don't worry about it. You're sort of in the way here, though. It is a bit of a nuisance. Tell you what, instead I'll have you come over here and get in their way. Put everything into one unit first, because it helps us with numbers. It means they're not going to engage me with like a single unit and be really annoying about it. No hits, that's a great start. You roll 4 dice and not get a single hit, that's terrible. So the White Lord is just on his lonesome now. Hopefully that kills him. Nope, he's alive on a wound. Cool, and then let's have you wiggle your way through here. You need to shoot down those skeleton knights. Yeah, this cannon's going to wipe that squad out on a turn pretty quickly. 2 guys left. So I'm going to have you... I'm not going to waste your shooting into them because you're not really going to achieve a whole lot. So let's instead have you start getting through this zombie unit. Which you can do pretty quickly because we upgraded the strength of your gun. And the pistol works rather nicely as well. So let's get out of the way. And move to the back. I think you do more damage with shooting than you would by engaging them in combat, so we'll just stay where we are. Okay, so what I'd like to do is finish them off now. 3+1, great, unless they roll 666 here, they've had it. And then get you sort of away from this other stuff. We're going to get to there. We really want to deal with you this turn. Please roll 4s. Not you. Me, I'll roll 4s. I don't need you to roll any 4s. Oh, this is really stupid now. You should have been able to kill them while I just fired 12 shots of bolt throw into them. They haven't managed to do... They did a wound, but bad news for us is that the way the White Lord works, he's just going to end up regenerating it. So I could try and squeeze some damage into him here. See if I can twist enough to see him. Yeah. I just need to do a single wound here, please. There, we got him. There we go. Good. Now we get out of the way of these. There we go, we're safe. Hopefully I can just kind of hammer my way through there in a second. Yeah, should be good. Oh, we have a pistol shot as well. Go on then. Start eliminating the many, many numbers of skeletons here. And I'll have you continue on your path of zombie cooking. That. Twin pistols. He's even got the pistol in hand there. Excellent work. Okay, done. That's me for this turn, yep. No charges, thank you. So you've turned to hem me in here. I'm going to go with one of these units because there's no way they're going to activate in time to bother me. Oh yeah, now you hit 3 times. This army might actually be a bit of a pain for me because just by the sheer number of them, it's going to take me a while to get through. Well, not you. You're doing pretty good work with all your upgrades on your steam gun. So, okay, so what I need to do is, can I escape? Oh, I might get trapped here, actually. Oh, can I really not get through there? Oh, come on, that must be doable. Oh, are you serious? I just barely cut. I can get through. Woohoo, I'm 3. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just go back for a second, take my shot. While I'm here, shoot them and then move. Now to get out of here. So we get stuck, then we can kind of wiggle our way out here eventually. So the problem is we're getting stuck on that terrain bit there, which is a bit annoying. There we go, we're out. You couldn't quite hem us in there, could you? Pick one. So you're going to target them, which I guess I'd rather shoot this one, because this is the one that's going to harass my damage dealers. So let's get rid of that one as fast as possible. I think that's going well thus far. Okay, we'll shot them. You can handle that, you can drag them around, and you can all shoot this one. It's not really going to matter. 1 into 3, excellent stuff. Bang, 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 bang. We're going to fail to catch the steam gun again. Oh yeah. A round of maximum damage. Double 1 to hit. Okay. Just really bad turn of shooting him there. Okay, so that's annoying. So they've managed to move into a position where they catch both of us. So I can shoot with that one. And as long as the cannon can shoot it, that's the primary damage dealer. The bolt throwers are just kind of incidental. Let's get you out of the way. Clear. I'm going to force him to make a decision. He can either go this way or he can't catch both of us. I'll actually escape in that direction, so I'll have to go this way instead. And then you need to get away from this one. Can I just do this turn and shoot? Yes, I can. Should have probably shot that one when I had the chance, but hey-oh. Need to start doing damage to this eventually. Poor skeletons, being commanded by a lord who doesn't know how to use you properly. For an illustration of how to use undead effectively, see the previous campaign run. That should probably be the zombie unit finished this turn. Yep, they're all gone. There was nothing they could do about it. Come over and start. Expand your expertise into skeleton killing. You're going to turn that way because it allows you can only catch one of them really, so it's not going to help you much. I mean, with all the units, I could probably just kill that one this turn anyway, so don't worry about it. What I'll do is I'll have you march forward. I need to get out of range there. Not quite, even further. There we go, 3. Yeah, they're all dead. And these could shoot this one instead. Are these 10 skeleton warriors really going to insist on playing another turn? Surely you've got better things to do, guys. There you go, routing. I have broken the morale of a skeleton. Truly terrifying my dwarven artillery army must be. A few more levels for our starting artillery, which is nice. So the bolt thrower again. Range, I really don't care. It's hitting everything I need to anyway, so gold, please. And the other bolt thrower. Exact same deal. More cash on hand. It's nice. And then cannon. Can inherently reroll ones. So why? I think for now, like, taking that would allow me to instead put mechanical expertise on one of the bolt throwers instead. But I'd rather just use it on the cannon. I get a little bit of damage increase, like a very, very minor one by putting it on the bolt thrower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take gold, continue to mechanical expertise the cannon, and instead generate more cash with it. Okay, and everyone else is healthy, so click, 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 click. Good stuff. Here we go in this setting. So let's have a look at the potential fights. We can go 3-3-3, 3-3-3 in those directions. So again, we're same strategy. We want to kind of, well, same-ish strategy. We want to arrive here, and we want to avoid any campsites before then, and we want to take as many fights as possible. So to get to there, we have to come up here. We get a triple fight here, which is good. We want to avoid that one, so we'll probably go down this path. We'll take one random event, which is tolerable. Basically, we lose the elite, but in exchange, we skip the campsite. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, the number of fights is actually the same. How's that possible? Because you get to here, so the only difference is 1, 2 fights here, 1, 2 fights here. So it's fight, random, chance fight, or camp. You would probably generate more gold up here, but going through that elite is going to be such a hassle, so it would probably just be simpler for us to go down this way. We'll have enough gold to do whatever we want when we get to there anyway. So we get to there, we see how we feel when we get to here. We can kind of make a decision based on how much of a kicking we've taken thus far. Otherwise, I think we'll be okay. Head into the start of Act 2 against the Imperial Regiment. They're going first. Good news for us. I like it when they go first. Pack yourselves into the corner, guys. Sneezy. There we go, there we go, there we go. You can kind of be up here to start skirmishing and distracting, which is cool. And that's otherwise okay. They have a cannon of their own, which I'll have to deal with. I might use you to jump on that. Yeah, they turn and do nothing with it, which is good news for me. Let's do this now. What else am I going to do? You can't really shoot anything this turn. That cannon's going to be a bit annoying. So what can it target? For some reason it didn't shoot me when it had the chance. Strange. Why didn't it do that? I'm not going to compel it to do, so I'm happy that it did. So fine by me. You could just stand. They're going to start milling towards you, I guess. So just start getting out here to get in their way. You're going to immediately shoot. I haven't had a chance to mechanical expertise, and I should have done that one first. But in exchange, good news, I've got a 3-up save, and because of the rune of, what is it? The rune of resilience, I reroll. So not likely to take a huge amount of damage. Oh, I still took 2 wounds. That's really unlucky. Should have taken a lot less than that. I would have taken 0 if I put the... But the reason I wanted to wait to use him last, because I want to see what all of these move, which would allow me to sneak in here and execute that cannon assassin style. So I think it's worth it in the end. It's a hassle taking the wounds, but we should be okay. Start working over these knights instead. 1. It's actually 2. Just kidding. So yeah, I can go with all the other units and force them to move everything before I make a decision on how I deal with this. There you go, now I know where they are. I can just do this. Can I get into there? I can get past him, which is good news. Can I get into the side of that unit? I can. What I would prefer to do, I would probably prefer to be on that flank, because after I win and kill them, I can then charge through possibly and hit the crossbows, which would be a good idea. So yeah, let's go ahead and mechanical expertise ourselves. Might as well make ourselves as tough as possible. And I put myself into their front arc. Yeah, for some reason the icons are backwards on artillery. Mine are okay, but the enemies are facing the wrong direction. They're clearly facing that way. But I'll get there, and then once I win... Well, I don't think I'll quite be able to... If you imagine where my square... I won't be able to see them anyway. So I'm just going to be out of luck, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. I don't think the flank will make any difference anyway, so yeah, just take it as it is. I can still steam gun them. Fine, take the opportunity to do some damage. They get -2 because they effectively have cover from protected crew like my pieces, so same deal there. but infinitely better to get into combat with it than rather than letting it shoot us to death. That's something that genuinely scares my army, enemy artillery pieces. Oh, they turned. I might be able to catch them now. That was amusing. Otherwise, everyone else is now doing the exact same thing. Oh, I mispositioned there. Oh well. Going it closer to me, that's convenient. It's there, good. They're dead. You're going to take a while to become relevant. It's there. They're dead. So we can get through that unit pretty quickly. 1, which is actually a 3, just kidding. Oh, you see just how consistent the cannon is, it does so much damage. Okay, and then can I kill this in 1 turn? So he hits it a bunch of times, dealing no wounds, great. Our attacks, we hit once with you, dealing a wound. And so we'll probably win because I get, what, a 2+ save? They do no damage. So I'm really just hoping that they fail a morale check and break. No, they don't. Okay, we're going to be stuck here for a while. I guess it means I'm not being shot by the crossbows. Okay, no charges for me, thank you. Yeah, just fire away. Oh, you execute the whole squad. Well done. On to the next one. Ooh, good hit. Yep. Skeptical as to these foot knights reaching us either. And here, how do I want to do this? Probably get fine where we are. Just get into close range. Start killing the closer one first. That will pester my backline the earliest. I'm going to turn around preemptively because I suspect they're going to reach me, so I want to be able to kind of scoot away from them, turn and shoot again. Comes this mighty combat. We do a wound with the character. Nothing with the artillery, so we win by 1 again. Fail a test. Oh, come on, I'm going to be stuck here forever. Would it surprise you to learn that there are no charges? Thunk. Zoom in and see the effects as they go. Has he reached us yet? No. The one. They can't actually reach us yet, which is I thought they would. 3, yeah, max damage there again. Ding ding ding. They did reach us though. Okay, so they have kind of got here. Alright, not much left there. What I might do then is I might have you come over here and actually shoot them instead. The faster I can get through this unit and direct their fire into these, the better. He's going to be the spot of bother trying to get away from these next turn. He hits from the character, doing no wounds. Flying machine kills it outright. Excellent work. I can charge straight into them if I wanted, which I probably will because it's better than being shot. I mean, I'm going to get shot a lot. Would I rather face them in combat, or would I rather dance around and shoot them with a steam gun a lot? I think I would rather steam gun them. The reason being is that the damage output in combat and shooting is identical. So the power 3 shots, the power 3 attacks, they're one, so it's the exact same. But I get a lot more damage output from my steam gun and fire than I do hitting them. Yes, I could in theory potentially break them, but I mean I have a 2+ save re-rolling because of the rune of, where is this thing? Rune of resilience. So yeah, they're only power 3. I mean, I think it would just be faster and easier for me to shoot them to death than like wasting time. They're going to shoot me, so unless I roll double 1, I'm fine. Yeah, they're never going to bother me. Alternatively, I could just ignore them and come back here and help with these units, who are a lot more intimidating. Actually, yeah, sod it. Let's just disregard that unit entirely. You can shoot at me all you want. You're never going to bother me. Okay, we're also going to have to deal with that. One left. I'm hoping to save the cannon to shoot at something a bit more useful. So we'll have the worst bolt throwers pick them off it. Very good. Okay, you've gotten a bit close there, my friend. Because it was a good idea, but back I'm going to recharge him into that unit to get to go away. So to minimise their numbers as far as possible, I'm going to have you turn and shoot. I'm going to shoot everyone into them to get their ranks down, which makes it easier for him to break them when he charges in. And just get rid of the last one there, that's excellent. Can't reach me, no, good. I might very well nearly kill the squad anyway. But still better than allowing them to charge me. It's like one left. Yeah, it's fine by me. You're going to charge, but just kidding. Splat. His turn to fail to do anything, I guess. And you're going to start hammering this one. 2 less spearmen in the world. I'm going to move up here so I can shoot and run. Still them as well while you're at it. Getting out of dodge. That looks fine to me. And everyone else just turn and fire. Oh no, can he see my... I mean, he might see the Dwarf Engineer. I don't really care if he charges them, honestly. They're just going to do no damage anyway. With 2 up rollable save. Really? Oh, come on. There we are. Now, to be fair, still not necessarily great in combat, just really resilient. There's one left. Who understandably decides that he's got better things to do. They're going to charge me. Fine, whatever. You're not going to do any meaningful damage. Execute him. There you go. He died 4 times over. In case this combat is still ongoing, I'm going to have you move to hit them on the side. And that's basically, unless you can reach those, which I doubt you can. Really? Ah, okay, we're just going to skip this turn. Yep. Let's see, my ability to roll ones effectively is what it comes down to. No, so I can roll. They actually win combat because I kill 2 and they only get 1 for the flank. And our turn. Then we're out this turn. I'm happy to charge my guys in because all of their attacks will go into the front unit anyway, so I'm not going to risk losing any crossbowmen here. And skip this phase. Skip through. If you really want to skip through a phase quickly, you can use Control and Space. So if I press Control and Space here, look what happens. It will just blitz through the whole thing almost instantly. We win by 3, and they better. There you go. Yeah, they did no damage in that turn. In case anyone missed it. Cool. So some levels. So my Dwarf Engineer leveled again. Another point of recruiter skill, or again, him specifically re-rolling attacks isn't great because he doesn't have much damage output. So the skill for some shots would be nice, but you get more value out of improving a unit when it first gets bought, I think. And his accompanying crossbows. Yeah, more gold, please. The bolt thrower down here. Ooh, move and fire. Yeah, I think so. Looter would be nice, but I'd rather the versatility of the room speed is hard to pass up. So everyone's still healthy, so make me rich, please. Dwarves like their gold. Okay, and I think we'll play 1 more. Who's not to? Against Risen Invaders. So more undead. Target practice, we call them. They're going first, no problem. Yeah, just sort of be here and be a nuisance. Everyone else, you know the drill, gents. You can move and shoot, actually, so I'll have you there. As well as you can, but the slower ones I'm going to tuck back in the way here. But yeah, you kiting ones can kind of be a bit cheeky and be over here. Ah, we've got fast things we're going to have to deal with. A lot of fast things we have to deal with, actually. This is quite worrying. They're going to get onto us really quickly. Do you think they can reach us in a single turn? Maybe. This might be a bit of a mess. Okay. How am I going to do this? Probably use that first. We're going to have to be shooting at them anyway. All the 6s they roll are going to be really annoying for this one. He's obviously going to reach him. I'm going to ignore that and just focus on the dire wolves because I can deal with them later. These are more pressing for me right now. Let's go ahead. You're just going to have to shoot something. One of these wolf squads may very well find itself getting through. I've just got too many fast units. Yeah. You're the one who can move and shoot, which is good, so come over here. Shooting. 4 hits, fantastic. You might wipe the squad. He does. Good volley. Forward comes this one, so I can basically wrestle that one. Okay, they can't reach us, so really this is much more pressing. So mechanical expertise now. And we'll get forward and we'll put the volley into the dire wolves here. He's going to come... I'd rather shoot that one. I don't think I have the range for it, unfortunately. I literally can't even see what my range is, but I'm fairly confident that I'm nowhere near and I can't get there. So just take it onto these. That was a dismal shot. So a couple, even with the cannon firing it, a couple of these are going to have to get through. Yeah, he's going to charge something, I'm afraid. So I can kill off most of them, though, hopefully, with the cannon. I was hoping to don't roll 6s. Okay, 2 left. That's a bit annoying. I'm going to make sure they don't charge my cannon, though I want that active. And then, right, the flying machine. Oh, I could try and send the flying machine over there to put a stop to them. Can't escape the charge range, the two bloody... And even if I did, I wouldn't be in range to shoot them anyway, so there's no point. So instead, we'll just do my usual strategy of, can I just fly straight over them? Yep. So we'll do that. We'll get to there. Stop. Shoot. Calculate themselves first. There we go. And then turn. So we handled that pretty well. I think only 2 dire wolves are going to get through. So for there being like 4 units of them, that was fairly decent. So you're going to charge me. Can't necessarily stop you, so just pick a bolt thrower, any bolt thrower, and kill it. I don't care. Cool. What do I want to do first? It depends what they do. So I'm going to effectively waste time by using this one first. You're the one that can move, so let's do this. So let's have you shoot that one. No damage, great. Good, I now know where they are, so I can kill this unit and get around them. Oh, for crying out loud, okay. Hopefully you can kill it with a pistol. 2 hits, yeah, just one needs to go through. Got it. So if you want to just distract that unit the whole time, that's fantastic. You're never going to bother me, so I'll have you start executing Dread Knight. So super elite undead heavy cavalry, just going to get wiped out. These I don't particularly care about. I wouldn't fancy your chances, I'm going to be honest, so I'm just going to have these come up here and start. Work your way through the white guard. They're pretty tough, so this is going to take a while. Here, I've intentionally not shot you because I'm going to reposition because there's a chance this bolt thrower will die instantly, in which case I don't want to give them a free kind of extra charge into that unit next, so I'm just going to get you out of the way. They do 1 hit, which does 1 wound. I do no damage, so they win by 1. I could break. I don't. Okay. So the reason why breaking matters is because if the artillery piece fails a rally check, they don't run away like a normal unit. They instantly die. They just completely disappear. It's because the crew can't. It simulates they can't run away with the artillery piece. They just leave it behind, and the whole thing is lost. Okay, we'll kill the Dread Knights this turn. No problem. Stuff. I'll have you kind of get away from the whites. Forward they come to no avail. Bang. Nope, no damage there. He's going to try and fail to move around this way, I guess. You can also move, so you're also a kiting artillery piece I'm using. 2, 3. Because they're meant to be the elite skeleton warriors, the whites, but they're kind of struggling here. I'll just put you behind them to be a real nuisance. Roll that one. Yeah, it's much better. I say that I'm being a bit rude. They are being shot at by quite a lot of artillery. Maybe being a bit rude. I mean, you're not going to be able to help there in combat anyway, so you might as well just turn and shoot stuff. I can't charge with artillery because they don't have movement. I could, in theory, charge with the ones that have room of speed because they have a movement stat, but otherwise, yeah, you're just out of luck, I'm afraid. Hey, we got one. It's a draw. I think we'll eventually win that combat now. Oh, I'm quite happy to stand here and shoot things. Yes, you're definitely going to be able to engage me in combat. No problem. Yes. Not looking good for you. Step a little bit back in case those whites get a bit too close and personal. That's not really going to matter either. Twist, shoot. Could do with improving the skill to 5 at some point for that extra damage output. And I'm going to preemptively turn around because they're going to edge forward to catch me and I can escape next turn. You do your usual thing. Steam gun some behind. If skeletons even have behinds. Double one to hit again. That's almost impressive when that happens. It's like a 1 in 36 chance of seeing that. It's not like a 1 in 36 chance, it is a 1 in 36 chance. No damage there, okay, and then this glorious combat will continue. No damage, no damage. Riveting stuff, guys. Anything to write home about here? I could probably do enough damage to them this turn to get them to give up. Yeah, they're already routing, so I'm just going to hit end now. Just get this unit out of the way in case it breaks, but otherwise, yeah, leave it. Purely a question if we sustain any. Oh, we do sustain another wound here, that's unfortunate. And oh no, we broke, so we lost all of them. That's the worst outcome possible. We just failed to hold on. We're going to be down to 0 now. Tragic. We're going to get 1 back each time, so kind of low. Okay, engineer on. Go back. So this one we could take the level, but then also you could take a point recruiter. So now when we get a new unit, it instantly gets 3 levels and becomes super strong. I think I have enough time to pick up that later anyway, so I'll just take recruiter for now. I don't usually use them in combat. I'm already re-rolling ones because I use my own intrinsic mechanical expertise, so I'm going to go with +1 extra attack, so more damage. And then gold, gold, I'll think about it, gold, gold, gold. I could put myself back up to 4 wounds instantly. The thing is, as long as I keep this one safe and out of combat, like I don't make it the closest enemy target so it's not shot at, I don't make it in charge range, it shouldn't really take any damage, so I should be fine to just take gold here and just be kind of conservative with it. So I think we'll leave it there. We're doing quite well. We're making a preposterous amount of money. Before we're going to have something like 800 something gold before we get to there, which is, I mean, we saved a bit from last time, I know, but this is excessive. But never mind, we're doing rather well from a financial standpoint. So yeah, I'm happy to leave that there. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, do like, subscribe. The run will continue, and there's more SOVL content always coming. If you have any ideas for SOVL runs or other things you'd like to see, please do leave a comment down in the description. I do take the time to read them all, so if you do comment, it will be seen. Or if you just want to chat, that's fine too. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.